friends and fellow space adventurers. Welcome to another episode of MNmaxed in Space. Brought to you by our patrons. A recap of Session 17. The crew has made their way to a swanky resort on Triaxis, where they intend to meet with Baru Lor, the ambassador of Eox, and Commander Kuthari of the Stewards. Amidst spa days and boat trips, they do have the meeting. It is revealed that certain political factions in Eox want to start a war with the rest of the Pact Worlds involving the Corpse Fleet. To help them do this, they have allied with the Eoxian nationalists, the FEO, who hold the secrets to the Driftleech weapon technology. The crew has an existential crisis about whether or not they give a fuck. They pretty much decide to go through with their new mission, and then Vale needlessly makes a big dramatic sacrifice to try and convince them further. It's all very cinematic and interesting, but mostly useless. Needless to say, the crew heads to Eox to face off against the FEO headquarters. Where we last left off, they were traveling through the dead gray sands of Eox and were about to be set upon by some monster.
Coming out of the desert, like one of those flying fish jumps out of the water, breaches a dust manta. It is a manta ray colored the same as the gray dust that you're in. It is large. It is going to attempt to bite Mr. Bubbles as it leaps out of the dust and attacks. But it doesn't act first. Carl does. You see it hop out of the sand, and you get to go.
That was quite the roller coaster, David.
Carl.
Oh, by the way, the crew decided it would be a good idea to change their identities when they went to Eox, so now we have a crew consisting of Curtin, Mr. Bumbles, Carl, and Mr. Otterly. This is gonna last for a few episodes. Better get used to it.
Let's start off with another life science check to know what a dust manta is.
Sure.
Other than my initiative, my rolls have not been good. I get a roll of 3 for 16.
I mean, you've heard of them. Oh, look. Yep, that definitely is a dust manta. That's what that is, and it's attacking us.
Well, that's useful. Yeah, it's big, it's spiky, it's ugly. I start by stepping back. We will, since I don't know anything really about it, I'm going to attempt to mind thrust him.
Hoping it has a mind.
Well, it's attacking us. I'm assuming it's got a mind. It needs to give me a will save.
It attempts to do so and rolls a 1, getting a critical failure. Or I guess it's just a failure.
So it takes 2d10 mental damage, just 13.
Very good. It takes that damage.
Why is it still healthy? What the fuck? Shouldn't it at least be wounded after it gets hurt? That scares me.
Mr. Bubbles.
It's right in my face.
It's right in your face.
I'm gonna have to swing a couple times with my Dashko.
Yeah, that went poorly for it. I randomly rolled to see where it was going to pop out, and it popped out right next to you.
I can just swing twice and I take a negative, right?
You take
Negative 4 to both.
Yeah, negative.
Is that a full round action?
It's called a full attack, yeah.
Full attack. I can do that with my Plasma Dashko because it's not unwieldy.
Nice. Ooh, so it attacked twice and missed twice. Sorry about that, Mr. Bumbles. At least you're living up to your
I
name.
don't think that would have hit even if I would have just done one big swing anyways. 18 probably wouldn't have hit.
Just 0 point, man. Who cares?
When I hero point, I'm assuming just hero points one of the rolls. But you gave me an extra hero point for my amazing RP skills, right?
No, you only got 1 hero point.
I'm gonna
Space
hold
point.
on to it. I just missed with a 14 and a 10.
After Mr. Bumbles, it is Mr. Otterly.
Mr. Otterly is going to move 20 feet back
Getting the fuck out of there.
and then trick attack against a 2. I'm going to use my coil rifle, which I sadly do not get the fucking trick attack damage anymore. Thanks, Adam.
You were the one who made that realization.
So didn't you figure that out yourself?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
playing Adam.
fucking
He was-
Adam.
It was just the guy who confirmed it.
Yeah, no, I don't want to talk about it anyways. 34 stealth, beat his 20 plus his CR.
yes.
All right.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so this is going to make him flat-footed, though.
Flat-finned?
Yes.
So you still get the other bonuses, you just don't get the bonus damage.
Yeah, I just don't get the extra 3d8 or whatever. And I miss with a 15 against his flat-footed ace.
You do miss, I'm afraid.
All right. Well, that was fun.
This is going
my
well.
turn. Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's its turn. So essentially what happens is it breaches, and you all see it flying towards Mr. Bumbles. 3 of you get to act before it even makes an attack, but then it will make its attack against Mr. Bumbles. And it will get a 21 to hit the KAC and will miss. And what happens then is it dives back under the sand.
Attack of opportunity?
No. So then it is Curtin.
Curtin's going to spread apart a little bit more. I will be readying an action to cast a 2nd level Slice Reality once I'm able to spot it again.
All right. We move back to the top of the order with Carl.
I'll pull out my laser pistol, and I will also move. I'm actually gonna move a little bit closer to Mr. Bubbles. That way, if it attacks me, Mr. Bubbles can come kill it. And that's my turn.
Mr. Bumbles.
I will ready action to take a swing at it as soon as I see it.
Mr. Otterly.
Can I do a perception check to spot it at all?
Absolutely.
And what's to the north of me? Is that just more just barren rock, or is
The
there
ruins.
anything that's higher a little bit? Or?
It's going to be pretty flat. There is going to be a crevice up there, and the ruins are up there about from where you are, maybe 90 yards.
I'm gonna move 30 feet back more and just space out, and then just roll a perception check. I'm gonna hero point there, space point that.
All right.
Oh yeah, 33.
Yeah, you know where it is.
Where is it?
Under the ground, 15 feet west of Verican.
Of me?
Oh, not Verican, excuse me.
Oh.
Of Vale, Curtin.
Oh, okay.
It's between where Mr. Bubbles and Vale are.
Okay. It's right there. It's right in front of you. Can't you see it? And I probably can't take a shot with that at all, or?
You could try and shoot into the sand where it's at.
Yeah, I'll do that, just so they can at least see where it's located. 19 to hit the spot where I think it's at.
I'm going to give you a 75% miss chance. So what do you want, 75 or higher you hit?
Yeah, let's go high, baby.
All right. So I roll a 52.
Damn it.
Your bullet shoots into the sand. You don't really know what happens, but you hit the sand.
It's right there. I just shot it. It's right there.
Well, everybody's going to know where it is because it then pops out and it sees that Vale has now moved from where he previously was. And so very frustratingly, the spiky desert fish has to move 5 feet closer to you to be able to hit you. So anybody who wants to take your ready actions, you now can. So Vale, go ahead.
It is going to need to give me a fortitude save.
Okay. It gets a 16.
16, okay. So I'm single targeting it with my Slice Reality spell. So 2d6 damage, get an 11.
Fantastic.
It is now
Not all
staggered.
of that seems to go through.
Not all of it seems to go through, okay. And then now it's staggered 6 rounds.
Staggered.
And only make a move or standard action. Or,
Oh,
move or
gee.
standard.
Well, it's fucked.
I was gonna say, I'm just gonna go ahead and shut down your whole idea for this thing.
Well, okay.
That is the point of a good spellcaster.
Yep, absolutely.
Wait, did you just infer that I'm a good spellcaster?
No, David, edit that out.
I was saying that's what a good spellcaster would do, so I'm saying for once you actually did something good.
Who else had ready actions they want to take?
Bubbles can't, so.
Yeah, you can. Okay. Well, it's going to move towards you, Vale, and I guess now that's all it can do. It can't even attack. It is a very slow little spiky desert fish. We go back to the top of the order with Kirsch.
Can I try to figure out what this thing is again, or is that just I can't remember.
No, go for it.
If that's like a one and done kind of thing.
I don't know. Even if it is a one and done thing, I like the idea that you could just think about it more and try and remember things because that's how brains work, and that just makes sense to me.
Life science, right?
Yeah.
How about a 28?
A 28. So you would be able to ask very difficult questions. So something very specific.
Why doesn't the damage seem to be going through, or at least not all of it?
It has basically universal resistance or damage reduction.
against spells too? Because damage
Just-
reduction is usually physical.
Oh, that wouldn't count toward the spell?
No.
Veil, all of your damage went through then. Woohoo!
Yeah, same with mine. I don't know if you're doing anything with mine, but
Oh, I did. I sure did.
Even more useful than originally.
other stuff is like energy resistance.
Sure.
Resistances.
It doesn't like fire, or it does like fire. It likes fire to a degree.
To a degree.
I know. I thought about it right when I said it, but I let that one slide for you guys.
Kirsch will call out, "Don't use fire against it, and if you hit it with regular weapons, you'll have to hit it extra hard."
Everything I use has fire damage.
Hey, come,
Is the plasma
come on
damage
over.
fire damage?
Yes, it's half electricity, half fire.
Oh.
Come on over. I'll cast Shifting Surge on it, and then you can over to
No.
another damage type.
No,
No, why not?
I will find another way to do this.
Well, then fine.
I look at the pistol I just pulled out and went, well, not gonna use that. Puts it away because that's an azimuth laser rifle. A laser pistol. I'll drop that and pull out my arc pistol. Yes, I guess if I drop the laser pistol, it's just a move action to draw the new one, and I'll fire it at once. I get a 14 and miss.
I'm afraid that does miss. Mr. Bubbles.
Okay, so Curse just called out not to damage it with fire damage, and that hitting it, you gotta hit it real hard. This seems like a wonderful time for Mr. Bubbles to try out a new gun. He's gonna drop his Dashko and quick draw his light machine gun.
Oh shit.
Because I quick drew, I can't do a full attack, right?
That's true. Yeah, you had to use your full round action for that.
So I'll use a single attack on him with my light machine gun. 29 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
Roll a 19. Oh shit, D10 rolls.
Yeah.
2d10 and I rolled 8, a 7 and a 1. So 14 damage.
And look at that. Partially resisted. It worked correctly.
It is piercing damage though.
Yeah, its DR is just everything. But hey, you did damage. Mr. Otterly. You can see it.
I'm going to move 40 feet closer to it. And as part of the move action, I'm just going to go ahead and do the trick attack. 22?
That will not succeed.
All right, fine. I will take a shot at it, though. It's not against its flat-footed. Fuck! I rolled a 2 for an 11.
I'm afraid you miss.
All right, well, that's my turn.
Veil.
Vale is going to. I think I'm gonna get the fuck away from it for, first things first. So I will move 30 feet to the east. I'm gonna cast my hazard cantrip and squeeze every last little bit of use out of that thing as I possibly can before it becomes completely irrelevant. Needs to give me a reflex save.
It gets a 22.
That succeeds. So that's my turn.
It is now its turn, and it is tremendously frustrated that it can't reach and attack anybody. It can't use its charge. So it's going to do about the only thing it can do, which is turn toward Kirsch and Bubbles. It kind of like sucks up a bunch of sand and spits it out at you two in a 30-foot cone. And I am going to need reflex saves from both of you.
Bubbles rolls a 19, gets a 25.
Arl rolls a 19 for a 25.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to change my name to Bumbles.
Both of you get a bit of dust on you. And that's all.
If Barry was here, he'd let everyone know Mr. Bubbles' hatred of dust and sand. It gets in his firearms and clogs everything up.
It's everywhere.
Under your scales, hockey man.
Weeks later, you're still finding sand up your ass crack. It's ridiculous.
Carl, your turn.
Shoot it. Get 26 to hit.
You hit.
I deal it 4 electricity damage, and then I reload.
Mr. Bumbles.
The full round attack, just keep attacking. So 2 shots with the light machine gun.
All right.
It's like a 21 and a 19.
So yeah, 1 hit, 1 miss.
Mediocre rolls again, a 4 and a 5 on my d10s for 9
That
for
is
15 damage.
a nice gun though. All right, Mr. Otterly.
So I have the quick draw feat. So I'm going to drop my coil rifle on the ground as a free action.
Okay.
Draw my semi-auto pistol, walk 10 feet closer to it, and as part of that, do a trick attack against it.
Okay.
I thought the trick attack was a full round action.
Since I have quick draw, I can do this.
It's a swift action. You
Ah,
cannot
goddamn
do
it,
a
I
swift
forgot.
as part of a full round action.
That's right. Well, fine. Fuck you, Swatty.
Well, do you
No, I'm
want
just kidding.
Adam to be ripping us apart?
How much do you want to continue to fuck up your outfit?
Yeah, I know. Fine. Then I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to go ahead and do the trick attack with my coil rifle.
Can you?
Tad, I don't get the damage to it. We've been over
okay.
this.
Gets the flat-footed though.
Yeah, so it is flat-footed against this. There we go. Yeah, 27 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
So 11 damage to it.
All right, fantastic. It does not like it.
I don't know if it matters anyways, but some of it's cold damage. I don't know if it's weak to it or not.
No.
Okay.
Curtain.
That's right. That's my name now. I'm gonna move 30 feet north and cast my hazard cantrip at it again. Needs to give me a reflex save.
It gets a 29.
And it succeeds. That's my turn.
Well, it's its turn. It goes back under the sand and moves. Anybody who'd like to make a perception check to see if you can follow it, may go ahead and do so.
Well, if I get it for free.
I'll give it to you for free.
Perception checks are always free in Starfinder.
23.
28.
A 4 for 19.
Vale and Kirsch both see the dust manta go straight east as fast as it can move, 80 feet.
It has a base speed of 80 feet.
It sure does.
Fuck. Well,
And-
scared it off.
Well,
That-
if we get to the ruins before it decides to come back.
That is going to take us out of initiative.
Pick my Dashko back up.
I pick up my gun, holster both of them.
Well, that was exciting.
We should get out of here before something comes to investigate the noise that we just made.
Are there any like rocks in the landscape at all? Or is it pretty flat and featureless?
If you head north, you will come to a ravine
Oh, is it before or after the ruins?
before the ruins. Small ravine. This is what you head towards. In front of you is a ravine. In the bottom of the ravine is some very slowly trudging mud, muck, full of death and decay. The ruins are just that. There are some stairs that lead to platforms. There are some pillars, but the roofs are entirely caved in. There is one rickety looking bridge that crosses over this ravine. There is what looks like a little outbuilding kind of to the be the east, but it's mostly caved in. And you see up at the top, even from where you're at, a large, some kind of creature, a cybernetic golem, but it does not make any movements towards you.
I'm gonna say we take the bridge. I don't want to risk jumping over it, but
I'm not taking the bridge.
does somebody want to carry me over it?
Why don't you just have bubbles
As I
throw
said,
you?
I'm the only bridge I mean, bridge is the only way I'm going to get across. I'm not jumping.
Yeah, same.
So who's gonna try and jump first?
I'm walking to the fucking bridge.
How about we watch Varican try to jump it? Mr. Bubbles just kind of like waves for Varican to go on ahead first.
That's fine, dude. I'll fucking
give it
do
a
it. No
shot?
problem.
So that's like 20 feet.
And I would say
Okay.
maybe jump from here to here.
So that'd be like 15.
That's probably a good idea then. I think I have something in this. Let's see.
It's athletics.
Jump jets or anything?
That's right. Mr. Bubbles has jump jets. Just fucking fly across.
David, you ruined it. I was gonna watch
Sorry.
him like do this awesome jump across, and I'm just gonna casually jump jet it, like walk across.
Ah, whatever. I'll fucking jump it. Ah, 36.
36, Jesus. You critically succeed. You do
Front
manage
flip.
to jump over. You don't even have to really try very hard. You're just like, whoop, and you're over.
Yep. Made it look easy. It's like I have jump traps on my feet or something now. I vote Mr. Bubbles throws them over.
Sorry, what?
Mr. Bubbles gives Vale and
It's
Carl a look and just kind of waves Vale over, literally just picks him up, and then just jump jets across the ravine casually.
I love it. Mr. Bubbles, are you going to go back over and get Kershk as well? Or make him use the bridge?
He can use the bridge.
Kirsch
What?
walks across the bridge.
The bridge is rickety, but it's fine.
Do I have a better look at the golem now?
I mean, maybe a slightly better look, about a 20-foot better look.
Can I do like a computers check on it?
No, it'd have to be life science or engineering. No,
I'll do an engineering check.
engineering or I think mysticism, actually, yeah.
I'll do an engineering check then.
Okay.
Ooh, I am rolling rocks. 20 in the die.
Very good.
34.
It is absolutely a cybernetic golem. It is a construct.
Does it look active?
It is not moving at all, but it's glowing. So it looks like it's turned on.
So I'm gonna look over at Mr. Bubbles, look up at Mr. Bubbles, and gesture over to Kershk and couldn't bring Kershk along. As Kershk is running over to come to us, or I don't know, walking over, I would suppose. I'm gonna pull out a rod that I got from Commander Kuthari and hold it out to Mr. Bubbles.
Does Ted know what this rod is? Because I don't remember.
It's a Tech Bane rod.
The fuck does that do?
It's a magic club that you would hit targeting EAC. If the attack hits, the creature must succeed a fortitude save or become staggered and unable to use energy-based attacks for 1d4 rounds.
Is there a reason you want me to use this?
It's specifically for use against, making this thing staggered and not being able to use energy attacks. Unless you want me to go up and hit it, I guess I could go thwack it.
I have a big stick to hit things with. I don't know why you're handing me another big stick to hit things with.
It's a rod that will disable the technological functions on the construct. So you can hit it once with this and then hit it with your,
You're speaking to a Vesk with an 8 intelligence.
Right.
Tecmo what? Big stick.
The glowing stuff.
No, I'll take your goddamn rod.
You can toss it on the ground and use whatever other stick you have to hit it with after disabling it, hopefully. Anyways.
I'm weary of taking anything from this guy. He's the least helpful person in the group.
Who, the captain?
And now he's trying to hand me a fucking weapon that will probably blow up in my face.
Not only is he trying, or cause you to shoot another party member like it did
Hey,
to me.
that wasn't me. Shot me.
All I know is you touched my gun, and then I turned. So
Kind of point.
Fine. If you don't want the rod, I'll keep the rod.
So this looks like it's on standby.
No, maybe. It's just not moving, but it definitely looks active.
Can I pick up a rock and throw it near it?
Sure.
Is that okay with you guys if I do that?
Pick up a rock and throw it at it.
Yeah.
Wave towards the creature, like, do whatever you want.
What'd you say? It probably has like soft cover or something, huh?
Are you going to throw it from down there?
Yeah.
Not soft cover, partial cover.
You just want me to make a ranged attack then?
Well, with a thrown weapon, probably has a range of 10, so you'd have to put a bunch of fucking negatives on it.
And load it up in the grenade launcher?
Load up a rock in the grenade launcher? Sure, why not?
You using my grenade launcher for that? Because no.
I mean, oh, that's a shame.
I'm not letting you put a rock in my fucking grenade launcher.
Okay, so this would be like minus 30. Yeah, I'm just not gonna throw it then. I have like no chance to hit it.
I mean, you could hit it, but if it's against its KAC, it probably would just bounce off of its, armor and skin.
Yeah.
You're not looking to deal damage, you're just looking to tank the guy.
Yeah. I'll just stealth up then. Huh?
You're gonna stealth?
Let's do that, yeah.
Okay.
Everyone wait here. Let me go check this out quick. See what's going on.
Don't die.
34.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna move up to like here. On the base of like the temple entrance, kind of, right before I get on the stairs.
Here's his opposed perception check. He does not notice you stealth up to the base of those stairs.
Okay. Can I do a perception check just to look at anything that's, anything on the stairs, like looking for traps and such?
Sure, of course.
Ugh. Look at that. 17, 19, 20, 14, 1.
Yeah, that's a 1.
All right, so 16. So I probably don't see anything, right?
No, you don't believe these stairs to be trapped.
I am going to move up the stairs, move 10 feet up the stairs. Did I notice anything? Yeah.
Nope.
Before something happens, I picture Verikin like looking back over and just like giving a thumbs up. Like, yeah, everything's great right now.
And then the laser trap from Resident Evil takes me out. I'm gonna move north and kind of take cover by like the pillar, I guess, and just kind of motion for the rest of them. Just kind of like give a little like come here signal to the rest of them. Oh, I'm also going to draw out my semi-auto pistol.
Anybody else gonna take any actions, or just watch Verikin?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I might as well stealth up there with him.
Okay.
It's not gonna be nearly as good, but I'll stealth up there with him. Get a 16.
Okay.
Gotta get to the base of the stairs, waiting for Mr. Bubbles. This thing makes me nervous. I don't really do technology like this. It's scary.
It just looks scary.
Yeah, I don't want to go first. I'm waiting to see what Mr. Bubbles does. I'm ready to cast a spell, but I'm not gonna like ready to cast it yet. I don't have a clear eye.
I'm definitely good being behind Mr. Bubbles. So until he moves forward, I'm standing.
Like Kirschk and Vale are just like waving Mr. Bubbles on.
Did you say it looks dormant or just not active, or?
Particularly with Verikin's 20 on trying to understand this thing, you are aware that it is activated, it is on, it's just standing there not moving.
I will move up to where the stairs begin.
The first set of stairs. I had to
First set of
clarify.
stairs.
Yeah, to
First set of
clarify, there are
stairs.
two sets
So
of
what is
stairs
that?
here.
10, 20, 30, 40, 55 feet.
Yep.
Mr. Rebels looks at the monstrosity in front of him. Looks down at the puny looking rod that his captain gave him. Looks back at the monstrosity and just throws the rod at it.
All right.
Just whips it.
I love it.
I was gonna say maybe we try to talk to it, but this works too.
It's a club.
Oh, you called it a rod before.
Yeah, what's the range increment on that there, club?
It's it's called the Tech Bane Rod, but when it's used to strike a creature with the technological subtype, the rod is used as a magic club.
What about when thrown?
It doesn't say when thrown, so that's on David then.
Oh yeah, it's for sure. It's way too cool not to work.
It's targeting EAC.
Yeah.
So how did you want me to do this?
You're gonna have to make a ranged attack with your negatives.
I give it a 10-foot range.
Yeah, it has a 10-foot range, and you are 6 increments away. So that's negative 12.
6 increments.
Yeah, 10-foot range.
I count 5. The first 10 doesn't count.
Oh yeah, of course. So negative 10.
So negative 10 to range thrown attack with using your range attack modifier.
I normally have a plus 10.
So just straight 20 then.
Maybe I should get closer. But how much closer?
Mr. Bubbles looks hesitant.
I'll move to the base of the second set of stairs.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Not yet.
I follow.
So now I'm 40 feet away. What would that be? Negative
6.
Wait, 40 feet away?
negative 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a negative 6 over negative 10. And then I throw...
Mr. Bubbles tried to cheat and attack twice because he rolled poorly the first time, and not exactly the same thing. A 9, which misses. It draws a weapon and attacks. Initiatives.
What kind of weapon does it draw?
Actually, it holds up its left arm, and there's a laser rifle attached to it.
Fantastic.
Where did the rod land?
It bounced and landed at his feet. So first act is going to be Mr. Bubbles. You see
I would
him
hope
raise
so.
up his arm like he's about to attack you.
Say, I would hope so. I got a 28 initiative.
Verikin, with your check, you would know that This creature is immune to all spells and spell-like abilities that allow spell resistance, unless it specifically calls out that it lists constructs in its target.
I forward that email out to the party.
It's immune to all sorts of things.
The first thing that you said it's immune to makes me sad.
Yeah. It's immune to all fortitude saves unless it would affect an object.
Have fun, guys. Tyler and I are going to hang out over here by ourselves. What's that to do?
I quick draw my Dashko, move up into its face, and take a swing.
Okay. It will take an attack of opportunity on you as
With
you get
a
up.
gun?
Oh, its other weapon is attached to its right arm, and it's a pulse gauntlet.
Gotcha. Okay.
About to get clocked.
Ooh, it gets a 38 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
24 damage.
Oh, okay. And then I take a swing.
That's a hard hit.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Did that one-shot veil?
No, but it gets close.
It doesn't even come close. You've got like 68 total, like.
I forget that we're
True.
high level now. I guess medium level.
What level are we right now?
6.
6.
16. Looks like it's a miss.
A 16 will indeed miss its was that its EAC? Yeah, it's EAC. You do miss its EAC. And that moves us to its turn. You are right in front of it. It is gigantic, and it will attack you again. Just seeing that difference in size between it and Mr. Bubbles.
Yeah,
very
it's a big thing, and it's scary.
I've seen bigger.
It swings at you with its fist. Ooh, it gets a 26 to hit your KAC, and it does. 23 damage. And that's its turn. We move to Kursk.
I will cast Wisp Ally on him.
Wisp ally.
Well, it's in his space, it's not really on him.
Okay. What's it do?
If the wisp occupies the same space as an enemy, the wisp provides your choice of either harrying fire or covering fire against the enemy each round on your turn. It may appear light in energy and can't be damaged in combat, though it can be dispelled.
Interesting.
I have to remember what harrying fire does. Harrying fire, you can use your standard action to make a ranged attack that distracts a foe, make an attack. If you hit, you deal no damage, but the next attack to ally to attack that foe gets a +2 circumstance bonus to the next attack roll. So I will put harrying fire on him. So everybody attacking him gets a +2 circumstance bonus against him. And I guess I will move a little closer, and that will be my turn.
After Kursk, it is Verikan.
I have my pistol, so I'm going to move up the temple steps and do a trick attack on it. 36, beat its CR plus 20.
God, I hope so.
Yes.
Run! Alright, so
So you do get a +2 circumstance bonus, assuming you don't already have something giving you a circumstance bonus.
I do not. Natural 20, baby.
Very good.
So 32 damage plus another 13, so
All right.
45 damage, and then he is flat-footed until the beginning of my next turn.
Pretty good. Veil.
Do I have to get any closer? Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm going to come up to the bottom of the stairs with Kursk.
Okay.
And I am going to
I would like
cast...
to, really quick, you say that, I want to be really clear, because you've taken your finger off your piece now. But I need to clarify that Veil is on the steps and Kursk is not. Because
I don't know why that is so important, but
you said you moved up to the bottom of the steps with Kursk. I just want to say you are on the steps, Kursk is not.
I see. Okay. All right. Specifics. I was thinking I needed it for line of sight, but I didn't. Anyways, I'm going to cast Wisp Ally on him as well, and I will be providing covering fire.
Oh, that's good. You got both of them then.
So he's currently under the covering fire and harrying fire.
Cool.
all these glowing lights just like circling his head.
I love it. Now, really quick, do those stay in his space or do they move with him?
They move with him.
Cool. All right. Mr. Bubbles, you're up.
This is the +2 circumstance bonus
So you have a +2 circumstance bonus, and it's flat-footed.
Yep.
Nice.
Does it work for both my attacks if I attack twice? Or is it just for the first attack?
It's all the time.
Okay, I take 2 swings. I get a +2. Looks like a hit and a miss. A 27 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
and a 12 to hit.
Miss.
18 damage.
Alrighty. And I will say for both you and Verican, you both hit hard, but it does look as though some of that damage did not go through for both of you.
How much damage? Like if you were to put it on a scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10, probably about a 5.
Oh, okay.
Meta gave me some of a bitch.
It's his turn. He, as a swift action, activates a thing that he has. He then moves up here, moving past Mr. Bubbles.
I take
which
a
will
swing.
give you an attack of opportunity on him.
And I still get a +2, and he's
Yeah, he's still
Is he still
flat-footed until
flat-footed?
the beginning of my turn.
okay. So he's still okay. God damn it! I can't fucking roll.
A 16 will miss.
Bigger point at you, coward.
No, I'm not too worried about this fight. We'll see.
I am.
You should be, because he is now going to take, and yes, I know it sounds weird, but I'm doing it right, a full attack on Verican.
Nice.
So his first attack's actually only 19 to hit,
Oh,
though.
thank God.
All due to that -6 that he's taking. Well, the -2. Would a 21 have hit?
No.
Wow, so he still would have missed. Second attack, this time he gets a 30.
That's not good.
23 damage.
Oof.
This is the first time I've taken damage in, I think, like 5 combats.
You dealt him by far the most damage, so he's going after you. So it is Kirsch's turn.
Kirsch has nothing that can affect this guy, so he pulls out his laser pistol and shoots at it. That's 14 to hit.
That is going to miss.
And yeah, move action to draw, standard action to shoot. I'm done.
Verican.
His reach is 10 feet, is that right?
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna take a guarded step back, and then as a standard action, I'm going to activate my holographic clone, so I get 1d4 images of myself.
Oh, nice.
So 1 image of Mr. Otterly pops up.
Veil.
All right, Veil. God, even my fucking crappy ass cantrips are fortitude saves. Fuck.
Yeah, the only cantrip I have that could deal them damage is not going to deal enough damage to beat his DR. So,
Telekinetic projectile.
Bills, yeah.
Poor cantrip falls out of use so fast. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna do exactly what Kershka's doing. Go for the pew pew, because I can't think of. There's nothing else really I can do. I get a 20 to hit. It's
It's
EAC.
EAC. That hits its EAC.
Nice. It will take 4 points of fire damage.
It takes 4 points of fire damage.
Nice. All right, that's my turn.
Mr. Bubbles.
It's no longer flat-footed, and I'm no longer getting +2.
You're still getting the plus
+2, but it's not flat-footed because
It's not flat-footed.
Okay. How long
So it's
does
like-
herring fire last?
5 more rounds.
Damn. Nice.
So yeah.
I'm just gonna swing twice, and looks like I missed twice.
Yeah, with a 16 or 14, I'm afraid you will. Well, it's its turn. It is confused that there are now 2 Vericans, but it's going to just swing at Mr. Bubbles because you're there, and it is going to take a full attack. That should be less. That should be a 31 to hit. It should, of course, still hit. As the second attack, though, is only a 20, so it hits once. 22 damage, and Kirsch.
My turn already, huh? Pew pew. God, I think I'm better off just doing 1 shot instead of trying to do a full attack.
That's what I did.
23 to hit. EAC.
EAC, yep, absolutely.
I deal it 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage, fantastic.
Max deeps, baby.
Verican.
So it can't hit me right now, but if I go north, how tall is that? Like, I guess that ledge. Never mind. I'm gonna go south.
Oh, like 5 feet.
Is it something that I can like easily hop over as I'm running?
I think with your acrobatics check, yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move north of it, going up, kind of like up the stairs and stuff, and then just avoiding that kind of arc of attacks that he can do. And then as part of that, I'm gonna do a trick attack on him again. 35.
That succeeds.
Perfect. 27 to hit.
Absolutely.
29 damage.
Nice. And that's with your pistol, right?
Yep.
So yours does seem to do a little less damage, but not much less. Vale.
Oh, and he is now flat-footed.
And he's flat-footed again.
Then I will shoot him with my laser pistol. Pew pew.
Ooh, nat 20.
Haha, I'll take that critical hit. Deal him 12 points of fire damage.
Very good.
And he now also is on fire.
And he's on fire. Okay.
Aha. I'm gonna feel very satisfied and get off the stairs and kind of like hold my gun up like I'm impressive with my back to the wall.
Hey, Mr. Fatigued.
Yeah, right. Oh, I had to. I'm getting short of breath.
Yeah. Full
Take
attack.
2 swings. I hit with a 23 and miss with a 14.
Yeah.
21 damage from my one hit. And he should take all of that because it is fire
'cause
and
it's
electricity.
Fire and electricity, yep. Okay. Well, very good. It's his turn, and he has to make a will save. He gets a 14, which means he fails. He goes berserk. So,
Let's say the cybernetic golem is dead.
I'm sure this is a stage 2 sort of situation.
Because he took 1 fire damage on the beginning of his turn.
he took 1 fire damage at the begining of his turn.
From burning bitch.
Did I kill it by making it shoot on fire?
He's dead. And 1 HP left.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You know what, Tyler? I take it all back. The most fucking efficient PC I've ever seen, hands down. Well done, man. Well done.
Oh,
Well, that
That's
was
exactly the amount of damage needed.
very anticlimactic. So as it becomes his turn, he's just a little bit on fire, but it's enough. And it looks like it's about to get really angry, and then it collapses. It's dead.
Its waist hydraulic lifts up 6 inches. He spins 360 degrees, and then yeah, exactly.
I take 10 minutes to get my stamina back.
Yeah, I
Seriously,
also do
dude.
that too.
Barragan actually taking damage.
I took 9 HP damage. David, you said this was a fight we should worry about?
Did I? He is a big bad guy.
I liked the Wisp ally double up there.
The double
yeah, that's
it's
really
like the only
nice.
thing we could do.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, let's see. Spell resistance, spell resistance, spell resistance. No.
Well, behind where the construct was standing, there is a big door. Stone, old, crumbling a bit.
Well, I suppose they probably know we're here from the big metal clunk that just hit the rocks. Shall we go say hi?
In about 10 minutes or so, we can check it out.
All right.
Can I also, during these 10 minutes, can I do, look into, the circuitry of this thing at all?
Of the construct?
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that while you're regaining your resolve.
But, I mean, you can take your 10 minutes to rest and then go through him if you want.
I would probably poke around while you guys are doing stuff, because I don't need to rest.
Yeah, I'll pick up my the tech bane rod, put it away. That got thrown at it.
Would that have worked on him?
I think it would have. I think it would have.
Well, we tried.
So as you're poking around in this thing, you're able to come away with 3 things that you're able to use. There is an LFD pulse gauntlet attached to its right arm. There is a Corona artillery laser attached to its left arm, and implanted into it is a haste circuit.
Oh, a haste circuit, eh?
Yeah,
Did you say it has a Corona artillery laser?
I did say it has a Corona artillery laser.
Wonderful, I hate you.
You just spent a bunch of money on that, didn't you?
The haste circuit basically gives you haste for 10 rounds per day.
You can kind of turn on and off, right?
Yeah, swift action to turn it on or off.
You said 10 times a day you can activate? Is it for 1 round?
It's until deactivated or it runs out of charges.
So it uses 1 charge per round.
Yep.
As a swift action.
Yeah, it regains the charges each day.
Well, Vera, can you on it, or?
I mean, I don't know who would be more effective on, to be honest with you, because I'm normally.
Can you use it and still trick attack? Would be my
No,
question.
it's a full round action for me to do a trick attack.
Yeah, the trick attack is a full round action, not a full attack action.
Yeah.
Okay, my next question would have to be is, can I even add it to my shit? Because I have my jump jets that take a spot of my armor too already.
So how many spaces do you
it
have?
depends on how many spaces.
Wait, it does go on my armor, right?
Yeah.
Only one upgrade slot on my armor.
So you'd have to swap out your jump jets.
I mean, I don't see it being a huge benefit to Kursk,
I don't think I would get a huge benefit out of it either, really.
but I don't think we'd want to.
I'd vote we hold on to it until me or Vera can get better armor.
I mean, because I have 2 spots in my armor. I mean, I could just put it there for now.
Yeah. I mean, it's
And
free haste.
then I
so,
could.
you know.
It's free haste, and someone's really hurt, and I need to get to them. I could activate it and be able to move faster to get to them.
That's perfect, yeah.
And you can take 2 shots and move still, you know?
I do that so often. Always using them full attack actions.
Well, you guys saved the day today.
Yeah, what? No, you guys did all the heavy lifting. Just managed to get the burn damage right at the very end.
Well, that's 1 to the body count there, Tyler.
Yeah.
What do you think you'd do next? You've got this door in front of you.
Is it closed?
It is closed.
Is there anything else out here? Any other doors or?
You are able to search and look around. There really isn't anything else out here. As inconspicuous as old abandoned ruins can be in the middle of a dead desert.
I don't know. Video games always show chests just sitting around all the time.
I know.
Is there a waterfall we should look behind or something?
Actually, looks like there is a waterfall nearby.
Yeah, actually, yes.
I'm on the
not checking
waterfall
out
boat.
that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm on the waterfall boat. Let's go do it. No.
It's more
It's when you
sludge,
spend.
a miasmic
Of course.
sludge.
So it's just a old stone door, you said, right?
There's an old stone door.
Is there any like markings on it or anything?
Absolutely, there are markings on it.
Okay.
Mysticism check
Yeah.
on the markings?
Culture check?
Culture.
Oh, culture. I can do culture too. It's a lot
Not
of-
really.
A lot of mediocre culture checks. That's 3 6s on the dice.
We just fucking roll.
6.
Great.
Well, it's fitting as this is a temple for Satan.
Nice.
It's you could get the impression that these are religious markings, and this is
I-
probably
I do
religious.
still get a 21, so.
Yeah, it's not terrible. These are definitely religious markings, some kind of old religious temple. You have no idea what it is. I believe I told you from Baru lore, told you that it was the ruins of a temple of an ancient god of Eox who no longer exists and may not have ever even really been a god at all. Who knows?
Sometimes I forget we're on EX.
You know, vibrant landscape and
Now that, I changed my name back, so I forgot we're on a hostile planet. 21 to perceive the door for traps or locks or whatever.
I'm gonna
Sure,
also do
sure.
that too. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
20. It does not appear to be trapped.
I did my civic duty. Somebody else open it.
I'll open it.
You open it, Verican?
Yeah. Are there any pressure plates beneath me or anything like that?
Well, I mean, you made your perception check and it does not appear to be trapped.
Okay.
As you open it,
Damn it.
where's everybody else standing in relation?
I guess realistically behind Bubbles.
I had purposely moved myself off to the side before.
As you open the door, all of you get a great big huge whiff of this just tremendously musty, dank smell. A very old, rotten smelling air comes out of this, and with it is a cloud of spores.
Oh, I forgot how bad my fortitude save is.
I need 30-foot cone. I need wills from everybody.
So,
Thank God it's a will save.
when you say smells and clouds and whatnot, does that take into account our radiation suits?
It's so overpowering.
Gets through the filter and
It gets
everything.
through the filters and everything, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. So what do we got? We got a natural 20 from Mr. Bubbles
Jesus
for
Christ.
25. Vale gets a 7. Verican gets a 17. And Kirsch gets a 31. Only Vale fails this.
Thank God.
What? Oh, man. All right, hit me with it.
Vale, you take a -4 penalty to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma-based ability checks, skill checks, and saving throws for
Ever.
2 hours.
That's like everything I do.
Can I make a medicine check to try to cut that down or anything? Or
I'm hacking up spores and.
You can. Yes, you can. Yes.
I'm gonna also do that then too.
I'm gonna feel a foggy heady because I don't.
31 for Kirsch and a 33 for.
We are neck and neck this whole day, Swanee.
Yeah.
So you guys see your captain coughing and feeling really not good. And you're like, oh, I've got the right thing for this. And you like pull out a little thing and give him a shot of, I don't know, adrenaline or something. And yes, you are able to neutralize the spores.
Nice. What was that?
It was a mind spores trap.
Okay.
Well, thank you. I couldn't even form words for a moment.
I didn't even realize you had that good of a medicine skill. That's awesome. It's nice to have somebody else with a medicine skill.
Yeah. I think I got it from my heritage or whatever it's called. I don't remember. David, did that trigger from a pressure plate on the floor that I stepped on?
Actually,
I'm sure it was from opening the door.
this triggers from opening the door. Yep.
Okay. Because the hover field, I don't leave tracks or trigger any mechanical traps. I use a floor-based location trigger.
Oh, nice. I'll keep that in mind as we continue. I mean, I won't. There's no reason for me to keep that in mind as we continue.
I hover an inch off the ground at all times.
Then let's go in.
Oh, I don't leave tracks either.
Why don't you go first then?
No.
Like I thought about it.
I was trying to think of an excuse.
It's going to be very dark. What is your guys' ability to see in the dark or have light sources?
I, much like all otters, have 30 feet of dark vision.
Very good.
I have blind sense.
I also have blind sense, but mine is scent based.
What are you fuckers in blind sense? Jesus.
It's much more common in Starfinder.
Yeah. The mushrooms do give off a very dim glow. So I would say there's very dim light in here. If you don't have anything, I'd say you wouldn't be able to see more than about 10 feet. You enter into what appears to be some kind of cave system. It seems very old, very musty, very dank. It doesn't smell very good. There are a lot of very large mushrooms around. Some of them are bioluminescent, creating a small amount of light. Yeah, it looks very old.
Looks like the cave breaks off to the left or to the right.
Yes, you have paths both to the left and to the, well, south and west, basically.
Let's do some scouting. Who wants to scout?
I'll start scouting here. I'm not going to go towards the mushrooms, though.
Okay, which way do you want to go?
I'm going to go west
Okay.
to the cavern there. Actually, could I do any sort of check on the mushrooms?
Life science.
I have no idea what these mushrooms are.
No, with a natural 1 and a +2, giving you a 3 total, no idea.
Must be edible.
Just eat some, see what happens.
So I'm going to ignore the mushrooms and move west and stealth over there as well with a 26 for the stealth roll.
Okay. As you move west, you continue to just see more of the cave.
I'm going to do a perception check too. Can I hear anything going on in the cave? 33.
You can hear coming from somewhere up ahead of you very, very faint rustling noises, and you can it's almost like you can feel them coming through the vibrations in the rock.
That sounds not great.
Yeah, coming through vibrations in the rock.
Except for rustling noises. What rustles rock?
Just a reminder, I have vibration sense within 30 feet.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, guys, what if the cyber golem wasn't there to keep us out? It was supposed to keep whatever it was in.
Well, I'd say then it's our cinematic responsibility and duty to kill whatever's infesting this place.
That's true. All right, I'm going to continue now going south
Yeah, the
towards
tunnel.
the edge of that cave.
Yeah, tunnel narrows out a little bit there. I mean, you just continue to see more cave, more tunnel.
How wide is the cave? Are we talking like Is it like a 5 to 10 feet just throughout this entire tunnel section?
No, it definitely varies. Like there's places where it's up to 15 feet wide so far that you've seen, all the way down to just a couple feet wide that you'd really have to kind of squeeze, go sideways to get through. Well, maybe not Verican, but Bubbles would.
Do you not see that photo? I'm a giant otter man.
Vale wouldn't.
I could do.
I'm currently an inch taller too.
You continue on, Verican?
Yeah, I'll continue on. Do you want me to keep rolling stealth checks or?
No, we'll take the one that you had.
That's what worked perfectly for you, doesn't it, David?
So you get to an area where you see the most narrow little passage that you've come to yet. This one is just a couple feet wide, and beyond it, you can continue to hear that rustling get a little louder, and you start to hear what might sound like slight chittering.
I'm gonna ready an action to shoot anything with 4 legs that comes out of there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to kind of go onto the comms unit. Captain, I got movement here. There's something coming up, chittering, if you will.
Oh, chittering. One large set of chittering legs, maybe, or several hundred.
Did I discern that at all?
No.
I don't know, Captain, but we got company here.
Well, then let's take care of it. If you can get eyes on it, then maybe we can spring a trap on it.
Sounds like it's coming towards us.
Well, then get ready. I think I'd wait for Verican to try to get eyes on whatever it is. I'm not going any further until got some sort of cover.
Verican, you squeeze through that little passageway.
Yeah.
Right as you get there, so you squeeze through the smaller, narrow passageway and get up into where it opens up a little bit. And as soon as you do, bursting out of the rocks come 3 little heads.
Nightmare fuel.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Terrifying nightmare fuel indeed. What is the crew going to discover in this cave? And what horrible mysteries of the FEO will they uncover? Find out next time as we continue MNmaxed in Space. And until then, may you have many great space adventures of your own.
It's your turn.